Where should you be keeping a fire extinguisher in your home? Ideally, it shouldn't just be a fire extinguisher, it should be fire extinguishers. Having multiple extinguishers means you have more coverage all over the home, and in the event of a fire, you won't be far away from one. But nevertheless, where should you keep them? The more specific question that you should be asking is, what are the biggest risks for fire in my home? Identifying these risks will ultimately inform the areas or rooms inside your home where you should have a fire extinguisher. So, what are the biggest risks? What are the areas of the home that experience the most fires? To identify these risks, we've used public government data to collate these results for you, and the leading cause of fires in homes is very, very clear. With a staggering 48% of fires in UK homes, the biggest culprit is cooking appliances, meaning the number one place you should have a fire extinguisher at home is in the kitchen. These appliances can include oil pan fires, ovens, toasters, air fryers, and many more. Fire aids for the kitchen typically include fire blankets or fire extinguishers with the classification F alongside other fire classes. The next biggest cause of fires in homes are electrical appliances. 34% of these fires are due to misuse of electrical equipment, with a further 15% down to faulty appliances. Try and think where your electrical appliances are. Where is your washer? Where is your fridge? Where is your dryer if you have one? Where are your devices? TVs, charging cables, extension leads, or sound systems in your home. Having a fire extinguisher in the most common areas for these items is very important. And if some of these items are mobile, where do they most frequent? For this purpose, a multi-purpose fire extinguisher works best. A fire extinguisher that works against most, if not all, of the major fire classes, so the required knowledge of which type of extinguisher for which type of fire is close to nil. Lastly, a place where you need a fire extinguisher is in the garage, just in case your vehicle has an issue which leads to fire. But don't keep the only extinguisher you have for the home in the garage. Having to travel too far to get an extinguisher and then return to a fire, by which time it's grown in size, must be avoided if possible. Remember, a fire extinguisher is to stop the early stage fires before they get out of control, or to aid your escape to safety. If you're looking to buy a fire extinguisher for your home to stop those small fires before they become a bigger problem, you might want to consider the fire safety stick. A fire extinguisher with a small profile that leaves no corrosive mess. It works against all the major classes of fire, including the kitchen, and discharges for a minimum of 50 seconds. It's also safe to breathe. Typically, people buy their fire extinguishers and then forget about them, and when they need them, they may not work fully if they haven't been serviced or they're out of date due to them being compressed cylinders or aerosols. It's an easy mistake to make. However, this isn't an issue with the fire safety stick, as it has a minimum 15-year shelf life and requires 0 annual servicing. No matter which fire extinguisher you end up with, ensure you have them placed appropriately for each potential fire risk in the home with the correct corresponding fire classifications. Also ensure the family know where they are and how to use them. If this video helped you or got you thinking about your fire risks at home, please leave a comment or any questions and we'll be happy to help in any way possible. Alternatively, if you'd like more fire-related safety videos from us, we humbly ask that you please press subscribe. We know in the movies they say not to press the big red button, but do. Until the next one, stay safe.